Come on. Go. I want you to walk out in front of me. Go. My dog is being so weird today. Like, usually she'll walk out in front of me. I'll let her lead, her leash or whatever. You know, have some distance between us so she can just freely walk. But today, she's just lagging. Like, she just wants to walk next to me. And you know, dogs are so intuitive. They are so intuitive, you guys. Like, it's something in me that she's picking up. That is so interesting. That is so interesting. But anyway, I didn't want to walk today, but I did this for her. Like, I knew she needed to get out the house. And I'm just in a... remember I told y'all when I was, I don't know what day it was, I was getting ready for work, tying on my headscarf. I told y'all I was in transition. I'm going through a spiritual transition. And it's deep. I'm not depressed. I'm not sad. But I'm something. I can't put my finger on it. And my dog, I knew she was picking it up in the house. I could just tell she just wants to be up under me. And sometimes that, you know, lets us know there's something going on with them too. But it's my energy. She's concerned, or she just wants to give me comfort. Oh, they have in my neighborhood, they have like, let me show y'all. They got the street. That street is completely blocked off. So no cars can go down there. And then all the way down there, there's like this park. See all those people down there? There's like this park at the end of that next block. Where they'll do fireworks. Let me zoom out. They'll do fireworks and all of that. And I never participate in none of that stuff. I'm going to my sister's. You guys met my sister and brother this week. And I gotta make beans. Let's turn around and go back then. I gotta make beans for that. And then stop by my mom's, of course, because she's always cooking. And then my cousin is gonna, you know, probably have drinks or something at her house later. I am absolutely not in the mood for no hoopla. Like, I got invited to go watch a fireworks show last night. And I didn't want to go. First of all, it rained, but I didn't want to participate. Oh my gosh, I'm going through. Oh, so I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Dark Night of the Soul. Have y'all ever heard of that? It's called a Dark Night of the Soul. And it's a real thing. I don't know if the Bible speaks of it. But it really is a real thing. And so I went through a Dark Night of the Soul about 20 years ago. I didn't know what it was. And my doctor was, at first, started treating it like depression. Oh, crap. Her leash came off. Hold on, y'all. I knew this thing was too big. Why is it too big? I don't even know how to tighten it up. But we can't walk without no leash. And she's such a good dog. She, you know, of course, could walk without a leash, but if we encounter other dogs. Oh shit, that's a pit bull. Yo, god damn it. Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god, that's a pit bull. She scared me. You get him inside. Oh my god. He got excited. Oh my gosh. Y'all, that scared the shit out of me. And y'all know I don't cuss on my channel, but doggone it. Ooh. That's my biggest fear, honey. Is getting attacked by a dog, especially a pit bull. I wouldn't know what to do. Ooh, that dog raised up off that porch and started coming toward us. But she got it and put it inside. See that? See? She must be new in the neighborhood, because honey, I ain't never seen that lady with that dog. Oh my God, that scared me. I was finna tell y'all something. Dark night of the soul. So about 20 years ago, I went through something, and my doctor was treating it as depression, and it wasn't helping. And I stopped taking, you know, the depression pills, because I never wanted to. I had never been depressed before, in terms of just having casual bouts of depression. If I feel depression coming over me, I've always just been able to cheer myself up, you know, go buy a pair of new earrings, or, you know, just do something I like to do, something simple, and I would be fine. But I couldn't get out of it. So after taking the depression pills for a while, I decided, no, this, I'm gonna beat this, because I'm so stubborn. I'm an Aries, and I am just bullheaded. Like, I'm gonna figure this thing out, you know. And so, and I know being a Christian, you know, Christian and astrology kind of don't go together. But I'm just thinking different, you guys. There's a lot of things about the signs. And in Revelations, it does talk about the signs. It's just too deep for my understanding right now. But there is a connection, like the stars and the moon. God, he created all of this. You know, I don't pray to the universe. God controls the universe, right? And the universe obeys him. So there is something to it. I'm not trying to start an argument or a debate or anything. I'm just trying to get some clarity on my beliefs. And my beliefs are changing. My philosophies about life are just changing. And so anyway, I didn't take those depression pills 20 years ago. My doctor gave them to me. I discovered this book. I went to the library, and I discovered this book called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I'll try to reference it in the description, but if I forget, y'all just remind me. It's The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, T-O-L-L-E. That book changed my life, and the book is so deep. And so I couldn't even read the book. I had to listen to the audio tape, and I would listen to it every day and fall asleep to it every day, and got out of that depression, or the way that I was feeling. And so it just teaches you basically to focus on the right now moment, the moment that you're in, be immersed in it, no matter what it is. Like, I'm walking my dog right now, just be immersed in this moment of walking my dog, not letting my mind take me to what I have to do next, which I gotta go to the store and get the beans. You know what I'm saying? But, because I gotta make beans. I don't know if I mentioned that when I go to my sister's, but, or not worrying about nothing, but just take in this moment, let the wind blow across my face, and, you know, look at, you know, whatever, just what you got going on right now. And when I tell you, it is amazing. So throughout the years, because like I said, that was 20 years ago, I have periodically have to go back and re-listen to it to remind me, you know what I mean? So I felt like I had the answer to feeling down. You know, I usually don't feel down, and if I do, I'm just gonna remember, stay in the moment. You're getting too anxious, you know. So anyway, 2017, I went through a transformational moment. I talked about this, where I lost my job after 14 years. My husband left. All in the same month this happened. So in 1 month's time, my entire world was turned upside down. So fear and everything, but because I said I'm so bullheaded, I was like, I ain't gonna fall, I ain't gonna crumble. I'm gonna, you know, get in my word more. I'm gonna get back in church. I'm gonna, you know, stay strong. Time and time went on, and my money was running out, because I had money, you know. They gave me a severance package, and then they, you know, then I had, you know, a nice little nest egg. And so and I was determined not to go back to work. I'm gonna be a full-time entrepreneur. I'm already making t-shirts. You know, I had just had this plan, and I had, you know, a couple people in my life supporting me. Time just kept going on, and now I don't have no money, and now I'm scared, and now I gotta go get a job, and now this job doesn't pay me enough, and here I am. I found myself a few months ago, I would say at the top of the year, going through this dark night of the soul experience. And to give you an understanding of what that means, it is not depression. It's like this dark night, which that night could last, hello. The night could last for months and for years. And what I've learned is the longer you resist it, the longer, because at first you're going to try to figure it out and try to, you know, I've always been the type of person, I could figure it out. If I get myself in a jam, I could figure out how to get myself out of this situation. You know, and usually it was financial, like, okay, I got some money over here, I got some stocks I could sell over here, and I'm gonna move this, I'm gonna make a payment arrangement over here, and I'm gonna move this from this month. You know, I always made it work. And then I couldn't make it work no more, you guys. Hold on, let me let her off the leash. When we get right close to the house, she like to go off the leash and run up in the yard. Go, Finn, go. And she runs fast like a racehorse, but she getting old. She doing a little trot. And it's warm out here. Couldn't make it work, you guys. And it was just the darkest night. And so what happens is, and depression comes with that, like, but that in itself is not depression. But when you start feeling hopeless and scared and anxious, then of course depression sets in. But I was bound and determined not to let that happen. But this dark night of the soul is like it's nothing you did. It's not like, dang, I shouldn't have did that, and this is why, you know. No, it's something that is, it's like something that is 100% out of your control in every area of life. And it's almost like you're walking in this, through this dark night. And the longer you resist it and not just surrender to accept the now of it, the longer it takes. And one thing Eckhart Tolle said, no matter what situation you find yourself in, accept it as if you chose it. And it just changes the dynamics of that situation. It changes how you feel about it. And so, because nothing can really get better or change if you're vibrating at a low frequency. So if I'm sad and I'm upset or anxious, my situation is not going to get better. I'm just going to continue to get situations that cause me sad and anxious. So I knew all of this, but it caught me off guard, because like I said, it was 20 years ago. I thought, shoot, I thought my life was okay. I was happy. And so since 2017, like I said, all of 2018, you guys, I was on it. I was exercising, I was riding my bike, I was going fishing. I was doing better. Still struggling financially, but you know, my t-shirt business was doing good and everything. But then 2019 rolled around, and I just, it was like whatever lesson I was supposed to get out of all of this, I didn't get it. So I had to be thrust into this dark night. And when I tell y'all, I wish I could explain it to you, for those of you who haven't experienced it. I hope you don't ever go. And I think, you know, because God has a call on my life, and he has a call on all of our lives, but there is something that God is calling me to do that I'm not yet doing. And it's bigger than myself, you know what I mean? And so I got thrust into this dark night, and I was kicking and screaming about it, because I'm like, dang, I just went through, you know, my husband leaving, losing my job, and struggling financially. I was starting to feel better. Then here comes this dark night, you guys. And when I tell you, it's almost like, first of all, you think you're going crazy. And then you feel isolated. It's almost like I hang out with my cousins and my friends and stuff, and we go out and have fun on the weekends or whatever. But while there, in that moment, when everybody's around, laughing and talking, and I may be laughing too, but my spirit on the inside was completely isolated from the situation. And so, you know, when people say you can be lonely even though you're surrounded by people, it's kind of like that, but even more so, because it's like my soul was I don't even know how to explain it. I just know how it feels. And so after several months, I realized, I was like, oh my God, this is another dark night of the soul experience. And of course, I'm bullheaded and I'm gonna get it, but this time it was worse. This time it was worse. It was almost like, and this is just a transparent moment, it was almost like I was pleading with God, just take my life, just let me die in my sleep, because I cannot take this. Like, I cannot take this. First of all, I can't explain it to nobody. Nobody can help me. Not my pastor, not my best friend, not my cousins, because they don't understand. This is my own personal experience. No therapist can help me. You know, when they say we should go to therapists, you know, black people don't ever go to therapy, and we should all go to therapy. We should all be doing some type of, you know, therapeutic work. Just in general, because we all go through so much, but no therapist can help me. And it's just your own personal journey. And when I say it's grueling, it gets grueling in that it just hurts down to the soul to walk, to move. It is excruciatingly painful. Where your soul just feels like it's been ripped out, and you do feel hopeless. You feel like, I don't have a purpose in life. I don't, you know, and so, but the goal is not to kill you. The goal is just to awaken you, so that you can get down to soulish living from your soul. And I've always been the type of person, I love hard. And so I have to just live from my soul, operate from my soul. You know how they say, you know, discovering what your purpose is so you can live a purpose-driven life. It's like I'm being called to live a soulish, purpose-driven life. Like, I think we all have the same purpose. Everybody's on the hunt for what their purpose is. I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know what my purpose is. We all have the same purpose, but then we were all given different gifts and talents. So I believe, and this is just my belief, like I said, I'm not trying to debate or nothing. I believe that we all came here to love. And to, then they talk about self-love. That is so deep, but we have to get down to loving ourselves, down to the soul, where we are living and loving people from our souls, like the higher version of ourselves we have to offer people. And if we're all doing that, then our mission becomes, because people always talk about what their purpose is, but nobody ever talks about what their mission is. Like if you have organizations and businesses, they'll have their purpose and then they'll have their mission statement. But we as people, I don't recall nobody ever talking about their mission. Like we all have different gifts and talents, and I believe that's our mission. So we love from the depths of our soul, and then we go out on missions, and everybody's mission is different. Purpose the same, but the mission is different. How you show love, how you give love. You might be a doctor, and that's how you show love. Or you might be whatever your gift and talent is. That's how you show love, through that. And if you think about your gifts and talents and everything that you do as a mission, as serving others, man, all this stuff that we go through, we make life so hard. Like, we don't even know how to communicate with each other. I was talking to this guy recently, and I was like, the problems with relationships today is we don't know how to love each other. We don't even know how to love each other in our friendships, in our families, with ourselves. So how in the world are we going to make a relationship work? We don't even understand what it's for. The two shall become one. My soul and your soul connect. Now we're one. Now we have one purpose, which is to go out and love each other first, and go out and impact the world together on our mission. So now I'm not doing mission by myself. I have a mission partner, right? We don't understand that. And so it makes it frustrating to relate to people who don't understand it. So if I'm vibrating real high and I'm awakening, I get it, but yet I encounter people who are vibrating low, but it makes it frustrating. But what I'm understanding now is, if I'm vibrating high, I'm only going to attract other people who are vibrating high. I'm going to vibrate things and people on that same frequency. And so those who are vibrating low with me when I was vibrating low, they're just going to eventually fall off. You know, it's going to be an argument. It's going to be a spat. They're going to think, oh, she thinks she's doing, she thinks she all that, or ooh, getting offended, and then they just fall off. And that's fine, because they're vibrating low. But if you're vibrating high, you'll attract other people who are vibrating high, and then your light is so bright, those people who are vibrating low may come up and raise their level of vibration. You see what I'm saying? How I tell you, I got so much on my mind. It is incredible. It is incredible. So anyway, I don't know if y'all can hear my dog patting on the porch. We finna go in here. I'm gonna shower, and I gotta make the beans, go to my sister. Like I already told y'all what I gotta do, so I gotta do that today. And then I gotta shut it down because I gotta work tomorrow. I could have chosen or opted to take PTO, a personal time off day, but a lot of other people did, so that means our office is gonna be quiet. I don't got nothing else going on right now. I'll go ahead and go to work and save that day for something else. Because like I said, I'm not in the mood for a bunch of hoopla, a bunch of noise. I do like solitude. I've always enjoyed being by myself, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm an introvert, but I'm not an extreme introvert. I'm a extroverted introvert. Like, I like to go out, have a good time, and then after a couple, 2-3 hours of being out and about, hanging out, having fun, I like to come back home. In fact, that's how I regenerate, by being by myself. Extroverted people, they regenerate by being around people. Being around people exhausts me. Even if I'm having fun. Their energy exhausts me, because I think on some levels I'm an empath too. And an empath is just someone you can pick up people's energy vibes. And my spirit is so open right now. So I just pick up people's vibes. And don't let me be around a bunch of people who are vibing real low and sad and stuff. I come home exhausted. And that's part of the reason why I haven't been at church lately. And I gotta work through that, because when I leave church, I leave exhausted. Because people come to church hurting. People come to church wanting answers, wanting their problems solved. And we're all praising God and stuff together. But I take their energy home with me, and I leave exhausted. So that's maturity. I gotta fully understand that aspect of me and mature, and then to where it's not like that. so much. But I do know that about myself. Anyway, I'm just rambling, talking out loud. And maybe I'll just make this the end of the video. My dark night of the soul experience. And then otherwise the video will be so long if I vlog and take you guys into my day. That can always be a separate vlog maybe. We'll do it like that. Alright, I hope you guys have a wonderful 4th of July. And be safe and all of that good stuff. Leave comments below. And if you disagree with me, that's totally fine. I do not have a problem with someone disagreeing with me. But just because you disagree with me about anything that I said doesn't mean that I'm wrong. That's where people make a mistake. Oh no, that's wrong. It's not wrong. What somebody thinks is not wrong. Like my cousin said to me one day, she was real mad about this situation with this guy, and she said, "Am I wrong for feeling this way? Is that how you feel? Then your feelings aren't wrong. Just gotta calm down, and we'll talk it through, and you might see it differently. You might later look at how you could have handled it differently, and then maybe you'll feel better. But right now, how you feel in this moment is not wrong." So, y'all see how y'all, I feel another book coming. I feel another book coming. All right. Blessings to you all. I'll see you next time.